have sabr, sister, have sabr, sister. And what is meant by that statement is, be passive. Don't do anything. Swallow the poison and keep a smile on your face. One woman said to her daughter that you have to be able to swallow poison and keep a smile on your face. And I think this is the main sort of toxic message that's being given to women, especially women, which is that they're supposed to put up with everything that's part of our religion, and a lot of times, of course, it's actually culture, but they package it in religion. They use really beautiful words, words like sacrifice, right? That's a big one that I hear. This woman, she made a lot of sacrifices. My aunt, she sacrificed,
Or
and what is meant.
do it for the kids, or do it for
Yes.
the
Oh, that's one
kids.
of the biggest ones, right? Sacrifice for the kids. And what is usually meant by sacrifice in this context is they were really good at swallowing poison, right? They were really good at taking a lot of mistreatment and abuse, and they turned the other cheek. They swallowed it, and they didn't do anything. And this is made to be a positive thing when in fact it's extremely toxic. And I'm really glad you brought up the whole point of the kids, because this is a message I wish that I could literally scream from the highest mountain, which is that the vast majority of times when women stay in toxic homes or toxic relationships for the sake of the children suffer most. And when I say suffering, I mean psychological suffering, and I also mean spiritual suffering. There are cases where the children grow up and they actually want nothing to do with Islam because they blame Islam for their mother putting up with it. They say that, my mother was praying and fasting and reading Quran, and yet she was miserable. So I don't even want to have anything to do with it. And these are true stories. So
Yes.
while our intention may be to protect our children, unfortunately, it does not protect our children to have them in those toxic environments.